If he does this, he's not the one. Guys, my name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Let's get into it. This is day 7. This is the last day. I am going to go ahead and do a quick recap of the week, okay? So let me just go ahead and get that done. Now, I always tell you, for every single relationship there's out there, that is out there, I should say, every single relationship is going to have their breadcrumbs, okay? You're going to have good breadcrumbs and bad breadcrumbs. If you are happy, super happy in your relationship, and, you know, yes, every relationship is going to have their little knickknacks, but if you're happy in your relationship, you only need to look for the good breadcrumbs. Confirmation of your love and continue your love and continue relationship, okay? Take it to the next level. And if you're looking and, well, if you're not feeling happy in your relationship, then you need to start looking for those bad breadcrumbs and figuring out if those breadcrumbs are lining up with your core values and everything that you want in a relationship, okay? There you go. So let me start with day 1, okay? Again, if you're just starting on this day, I would urge you to go back to day 1 and watch all the series. There is super, super, super important information that's there for your relationship. And there's a lot of things that I think that you can start doing just to make your relationship so much better and so much super, super good, okay? Now, day 1, he doesn't respect your boundaries, okay? So he doesn't respect your boundaries is something that we touched on. Look at some of the, problems and some of the solutions that you need to make sure that this is not happening to you, or ways to solve it. Day 2, he disappear when you need him the most. Okay, again, I did mention some of the problems and some of the solutions for that. You need to start making sure that, you start to surround yourself with people that is going to be super supportive of you. Day 3 is going to be that he belittles you even as a joke in front of your parents, in front of your family, in front of your friends. This is something that is not really, really good. I don't like when people do this to other people. Your super solution for this is going to be making sure that you nip it in the bud immediately. You making sure that you call out that disrespect immediately for that person, okay? Day 4, he don't define the relationship. They never do, okay? 90% never do. The real man do. They're going to tell you exactly what is it that they want and what their expectation is. And they're going to make sure that they, take the time out to value you, and making sure that if this is a relationship that they want, they're going to let you know that this is a relationship that they want. Those are men. So day 5, he doesn't support your dreams. And this is something that kills you deep, deep inside of your soul, your body, when you have your goal and your dream and you're super, important person to you, your boo, your husband, your wife. When you have that relationship with somebody and you really, really love them, and they are not allowing for your dreams to blossom, they're not allowing for you to take your dreams and goals to the next level, then it's what you're not going to have a life. You're not going to be living your dreams. You're going to be living their dreams. You're going to be living your life through them. And that is, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy at all. Okay? Never. Day 6 is going to be that he's hot and he's cold. One day is super nice and super sexy, and then the next day he's like, oh, whatever. He's disrespecting you. He's making you feel like shit. Look out for those breadcrumbs, okay? Super, super important. So let's get down into day 7. And I'm going to try to make this quick because I'm trying to make sure I keep that 10 minutes window for my video. So day 7, he makes you doubt yourself. Ladies, men, look for this breadcrumbs. It's going to be sprinkle, sprinkle, super important. When you think that you start doubting yourself, you start looking for, you second guess your worth. Anytime you start second guessing your worth, you start to look at that relationship, because there's something that he's doing, there's something that he's saying that is allowing for you to feel less than who you really are. So you have to start recognizing it. Sit him down. Let him, if you really care for him, sit him down. Let him know that, okay, this is what I'm not comfortable with. This is something that I don't like when you do. And let him make that change. You don't want to change a person, but you still don't want to be disrespected. and then at the end of the day, you're going to be hurt and not him. No, you have to voice your opinion on whatever is it that is bothering you and see if this is something that he can curb. Okay. Number 2 is going to be your question, or I should say, number 2, your question to your reality. So whatever your reality is, you know, he is breaking that down and questioning every single thing about whatever that you guys are having as a relationship. And this is something that they do to making sure that they have power over you, making sure that they're controlling you, and you know, everything that they say you have to do. This is one of the reasons why I think I did a video a couple weeks ago which talks about you making sure that you are your own self, you making sure that you have your own account, that you're secure financially, you're not dependent on a man, you're not dependent on him for anything. You can hold your own, because when you can do that, then you're going to be super, you know, confident about yourself and not worry about, you know, somebody putting you down or feeling less than who you are. And if you're not supported in a relationship, you will be so much confident to leave the relationship because you are now secured. So super important, guys. Okay, you feel drained after interaction. So when you interact with this person, whether it be, again, don't have to be boyfriend, don't have to be intimate, can be a relationship with a friend or family. If you have a relationship with somebody and you feel drained when you're finished talking to them, when you're finished dealing with them, this is a big problem. That simply means that they are now either breaking you down, they're disrespecting you, they are doing something to you to have you feel so drained. And this is not going to be beneficial to you or your core values or you being a person and, you know, fulfilling your purpose in life. It's going to harm you. Okay. So solutions for some of these problems that may, you know, exist in your relationships is going to be, number 1, reconnecting with friends and family who remind you who you are. So you don't lose that touch of who you know, who you have become, who you were before, who you are now. Making sure that you keep in those connections with your family as very important, your family. Your friends, yes, but making sure that the family that is there for you, that supports you, and making sure that they are going to look out for your well-being, make sure that you keep those connections. Number 2, you need to start keeping a journal to track your actual happenings. Everything that has been happening to you, whether it's be good or bad, things that happen on a daily basis, start tracking them. Start putting them down on paper, okay? So that goes in your subconscious thinking. And then you start to see if this relationship makes sense or not. Number 3, it's going to be leave spaces where you may feel less than you really are. So if you're in a group of people, you're in a space, you're around these people, you feel depressed, you feel drained, you feel, you know, less than who you are in this kind of setting with these people, then you need to get out of this relationship. You need to break away from this relationship because this is not serving you any good at all. And at the end of the day, if you're not going to protect your being and you are going to let them do whatever and make you feel this way on a constant basis, this is going to break you down. This is going to tear you down super, super fast. And you'll be going down into a depression. So just make sure that you look out for this and make sure that you start looking at these breadcrumbs, whether good or bad, in your relationship. Guys, there you have it. This is day 7. That's the end of it. Making sure, I'm going to recap number 7, but I did recap at the beginning of the video pretty much on, you know, all the series, that everything that we went through for the entire week. Again, it's super important. Every single relationship in this world has breadcrumbs. You're going to have good, you're going to have bad breadcrumbs. If you are happy in your relationship right now, please don't look for any bad breadcrumbs. Only look for the good ones. Look for that love. Confirm that love that that person has for you, and just move it to another standard. Let's move it up, okay? Now, if you're not happy in your relationship, you're going to start looking for those bad breadcrumbs, looking for those red flags, looking for things that you think that is not lining up with your core values, things that making you feel like you're drained when you have this interaction with them, things that make you feel depressed when you have, say you have a date with them, or you have this constant time when you spend with them at your house, you're feeling drained, depressed, something is wrong. Look for them, See if you can fix them if you super, super love this person. But if you don't, and it's not somebody that's so important to you, and this relationship just started, and all of this is happening, run. Run, Forrest, run. Get out of that relationship right now. So here's your recap for day 7, okay? E makes you doubt yourself, okay? Number 1 is going to be you second guess your worth. Number 2, the question is that you start questioning your reality. Number 3, you feel drained after your interactions with them. And solutions that's going to be there for these is going to be number 1, reconnect with friends and family, those that care for you, those people that remind you who you are. Number 2, keep a journal and track your relationship. Okay? Track everything that happened on a daily basis and start going back to that. That's going to go in your super conscious thinking. Okay. Number 3 is going to be leaving space where you may feel less appreciated. Okay, guys, there you have it. This is going to be a segment for people that not even sure if this relationship makes sense for them or not. If you know anybody that this content can assist, please, or benefit, please share it. Okay, I am here to assist you in any which way or form that you may need my assistance. If you have your opinion on this, or you have been going through this, please DM me. I'd love to hear your opinion. If you like my video, I want for you to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. Anytime a video is dropped, you're going to be notified immediately. There you have it, guys. This is going to be Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.